YouTube, this is CGS064 here, welcoming you to episode number 7 of the Pokemon X Monofire Egglocke. If you guys are enjoying the series and everything that we're doing with the channel, go ahead and leave a like down below because as always, your support is appreciated, and the more times you guys like the videos, the more chances people do go to have a look at these videos. So, in the last episode, we got ourselves 2 more allies to our team. We've got the Magby, that's red hot, and the DK Darumaka with the naughty mild nature trying to go Zen mode, but unfortunately it didn't get the Zen mode. So in this episode we've got Glittering Cave coming up, so we've got the encounter on this route here on Route 9, Glittering Cave, and then we have the fossil. So we've got 3 chances to hatch eggs today, at least 3. So today's looking pretty good for this episode. So let's go ahead and, no, we're not saving, we're just getting started. So let's go ahead and do a team review and see which team we have right now. So first off, we've got Snarls of Barkley, the Houndour, with the Thunderfang, Sucker Punch, Smog, and Bite that I just learnt in the last episode. We got Combuskin, the Firefighter, Pack and Return, Double Kick, Peck and Ember. We got Sassbutt, the Darumaka, with Return, Focus Punch, Headbutt, and Firefang. We got Igneous, the Heatmar, with Fire Spin, Lick, Sucker Punch, and Heatwave. Glade, the Litwick, with Ember, Will-O-Wisp, Fire Spin, and Smog. And Fuse, the Litwick, with Ember, Nightshade, Will-O-Wisp, and Smog. So, a very good team to say the least. I'm really enjoying this team here. We haven't lost anyone yet, which is a good start. You know, the fact that we haven't lost anyone so far. So let's go ahead, let's hopefully not jinx ourselves by saying that. And let's go ahead on this route here to Glittering Cave and see what lies ahead of us for Team Flare and everything else. So, question of the day today is, what is one thing you cannot live without? So, before we answer that, we've got ourselves an encounter, and it's going to be a Sandile. So, except on a Sandile, apparently we never saw it coming. Here it is, Sandile. This is going to be our encounter. Okay, no reduction, so that is a Moxie Sandile. So let's go ahead, go for the bite. See how much damage it does. Does a little damage, goes for the sand attack. Hopefully it doesn't have any ground type moves, because then that might be a problem. Whoa! Oh crap, and we're trapped. Why did I say that at the start? Use a super potion to heal up our Snarls Barkley, because now we've locked into Sandtomb. And now we've been tormented. So, okay, this is a pretty bad start to say the least. So, let's go for, oh yeah, we've got to go for Sucker Punch because we can't use Bite twice. And that did a little bit more damage. Oh, goodness gravy, no! Let's go for the bite and hope that we get the flinch, otherwise we're going to lose our first Pokemon here. Please, 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 please. Can we live? Oh. So we've lost our first Pokemon. Our first flame has been put out. Snarls Barkley is the first to go down. So, very unfortunate. I actually forgot we were trying to catch this Pokemon. So, very unfortunate we do have our first fainted Pokemon. Our first flame has been put out. And just when I said that stuff at the start, like honestly, I think I jinxed myself by saying that. Like honestly, that is so ridiculous. So, let's go ahead and catch this Sandile. So at the very least we caught Sandile, but unfortunately we've lost our Houndour. So, very disappointing. First one is always going to hurt a little bit more. You know, like amongst other things. So, let's go ahead and head back to the Pokemon Center to... actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and find out right now what Pokemon we're going to get on our number generator for the Sandile, because we need to go ahead and replace a member for our team. And I'll decide once we hatch this egg. So for our randomizer, we have number 23, but we've already got that. That was fused. So let's go ahead and generate again. 23 again. Let us see here. We have number 18 that was sent in by Kevin McAdams with the nickname D. Luffy. So when we go back, I'm going to go ahead and pick a Pokemon to add to the team to replace D. Luffy. And what I'll also do is, I really don't want to do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swap out one of the Litwicks, just so we have a different Pokemon on the team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a coin toss, and that will decide which Litwick goes, either the Fuse or the Glade. So I'm going to go heads, Fuse, tails, Glade. So when we'll be right back, we'll be ready to hatch D. Luffy, and we will decide by then heads or tails if Glade or Fuses go. So we'll be right back in a bit. Okay, so we're back, and we've decided to unfortunately Glade won the coin toss, so Fuse has been put back in the box. Not to worry, Fuse will be back eventually throughout the series if we do need to replace Glade for whatever reason. So I do apologise to Fuse. Who sent in Fuse? That was James. So I apologise to James, but like I said, it's not saying that we're not going to use it again. It's just to keep things interesting. I decided to add Blaze to the party. Now I was going to add the Magby, but I thought I'd try to keep things a little bit different because I've used Magby in a prior LP. We'll try to use something a little bit different. So we've gone ahead. We're going to hatch this egg sent in by Kevin McAdams with the nickname D. Luffy. And I'm trying to think what reference is that to. So we're going to go ahead and hatch this egg, and based off this egg, I'll decide what the sixth member of our team is going to be. And it's going to be it's a Chimchar! Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. So we've got ourselves Chimchar with the nickname D. Luffy. Let me just verify that's the nickname. Yep. Are we number 18, D. Luffy. Okay, so we got ourselves here, D. Luffy, and I think that will cement his place in the team here. The fact now that we have D. Luffy. We'll go ahead and fix out the layout, and we'll add D. Luffy to the team here. So, okay, so we're back, and we got ourselves our newest member, D. Luffy, leveled up to level 15. And unfortunately, like I said, we had to replace Fuse for Blaze. But we'll just try to keep this interesting and try to keep a lot of Pokemon in the loop. So definitely when that Glade goes, more likely Fuse will take its place. So let's go ahead and check out our newest Pokemon addition. So first of all, we'll check out D. Luffy because that is the most recent addition. It has a impish nature with Scratch, Fury Swipes, Ember, and Taunt. So I guess it's not bad. I mean, as far as defense, because I mean, Infernape by nature has very low defense, but I guess this is kind of a way to kind of accommodate it. And we brought Numel into the team back from the prior few episodes when I hatched it, Blaze with Magnitude, Tackle, Heatwave, and Ember. So, Blaze is only level 10, and D. Luffy's level 15. So, we're going to see if we can try and level up Numel as best we can, because we don't want to have any frail Pokemon left behind. So, what I might do is, I'll try not to do too many grinding and all that with the Pokemon, so we can try to keep everything in perspective, keep all the Pokemon, we'll try to keep them all relatively the same level, but these Sandals and Hippowdons are going to be a problem for us. This Sandal, I hate you so much, you killed our stars, Barkley. So we got ourselves a new one here. Now, this one's packing the Intimidate, so let's go ahead and let me just remember if he has a flying type move. No, he doesn't. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll swap out for Firefighter, so Firefighter can take on this dastardly Sandile, because the Sandile is the reason we lost Snarls Barkley, and I want to get payback for the loss of Snarls Barkley. That was so bad. That Stand 2 was, like, I knew it would have had a ground type move, but I guess I probably should have swapped out Snarls Barkley. But I digress. I've lost my favourite Dark Fighter Pokemon and everything else. So, unfortunately, deaths do happen in Egglocke, Nuzlocke, any lock of any kind. So, oh, and I'm an idiot because I forgot to crack this rock first. Crack this rock, right, Horn? Horn attack. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and get this item over here. It's an X defense, so it was a pretty money. That's all it is. So another thing I did was D. Luffy actually wanted to evolve actually while I was leveling it up, but I decided to keep it as Chimchar so you guys can go ahead and watch it evolve for yourselves. So hopefully, whether it be in this episode or the next episode, we can go ahead and see Chimchar evolve into Monofire, which would be pretty nice to have a second evolution Pokemon on the team. It'll be the second first evolution Pokemon on the team. And we've got the sneaky little Firestone all the way over here. And, oh yes, so we'll go back to the question of the day. So the question of the day is, what is one thing you can't live without? Now, when I say this, I'm not saying air or food. Like, I obviously cannot live, my family is the most important thing to me. Like, that is one thing I honestly think I can't live without. But if I had to think about materials, I don't think I could live without my, and a lot of people probably say this, but my phone. Like my phone I use it obviously for work because I do railway work and all that. But one thing materialistic I can't live without, I would have to say, is my phone. Phone with internet, of course. So leave a comment down below and tell me what is something that you believe you can't live without. Yeah, well, we can't do a sky battle because there's no flying Pokemon, so it sucks to be us. But we found ourselves a Dusk Ball, which can be used in this cave here. So we now have an opportunity to go ahead and grab 2 more eggs for this encounter. So we've got ourselves, obviously, the encounter inside Glittering Cave, and then we have the fossil, which we can exchange for a Pokemon, and that Pokemon will be level 20. The gift Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. So, we'll go ahead. This episode, we'll try to train up D. Luffy and Sash Butts to catch up with the rest of the crew. Excuse me. So here we are inside Glittering Cave. Our encounter for the Glittering Cave is going to be either Mile, Onyx, or Mudchop, or Cubone. Or Lunatone. I forgot about Lunatone. So, oh man, freaking, what's his name would have been perfect for this. We digress. We'll go ahead and swap out Blaze for Glade. So Glade is going to go for Confusion. That does a relative amount of damage. Let's go for the Fire Spin. Oh, sorry, Will-O-Wisp. Get some residual damage on it, but it's got the Confusion, so we definitely know we're not going to bring in Firefighter on this. Let's go for Ember and see how much damage it does to Lunatone. That is quite a bit of damage. We'll go ahead and swap out the Glade for Igneous. Maybe Igneous might be able to do like a Sucker Punch or something on this Lunatone. Another Rock Polish. So now he's going to be fast as a mother. Alright, so now I think we're at a point that I think we're just going to Fire Spin, let residual damage take its toll on the Lunatone. Psywave. Does a decent amount of damage. He's now seeing yellow. So I think we'll go ahead and try to catch this Pokemon right now. We'll go ahead and use a Dusk Ball on it and see how we go. So Dusk Ball go on the Lunatone. Fantastic. So we've got ourselves a Lunatone. So we have one more egg to hatch for this episode. And Igneous is now level 18, which is fantastic. Igneous and Glade is level 18 as well. Fantastic. Blaze goes to level 11. Lunatone gets added to the to the box. Do we nickname you? Hell no, we don't care about you. Alright, so we'll go ahead. Okay, so there's no item here, so we'll go ahead go back out and heal because Glade just took a hell of a lot of damage from that battle. That battle was like, you know, step back, step back. So now Igneous and Glade are our leading Pokemon, both at level 18. Blaze is behind at level 11 now. But we'll eventually get him up there. We'll try to get him up there with the rest of the crew, with the rest of the fire team. We've got another encounter. It is another Lunatone. This is going to be a problem. Oh, this Lunatone. These Lunatones are going to be the death of me. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap out for Igneous. Because, I mean, while we're at it, I guess it could be just a good experience for Blaze. So we may as well give it the old college try. It goes for the Hypnosis. Now, we'll try to run. We got away. Okay, so at the very worst, we just got put to sleep. So I guess that's not the worst thing to happen. But we've got ourselves another encounter. This Dark Cave is just full of encounters for some reason. It's a Machop this time. We'll go ahead and swap out for Glade. Put Glade out there and Glade can do some damage because this Machop cannot touch us at all. This has Foresight, which is the only way it can touch us. So let's go ahead, go for the Will-O-Wisp. But feel that burn, feel that burn. He's focusing his energy. Let's go for the Fire Spin and we'll just get residual damage. So this is going to be Glade's strategy. Just Will-O-Wisp, Fire Spin, and the focus energy is not going to do anything. My apologies, stiff neck, you know, it happens. Finish it off with an Ember! Goodbye, Machop. You got the chop. So we continue going through Hearthstone. Yeah, it's a Hearthstone. So that boosts the power of Rock-type moves, but we don't have anyone at the moment that can learn Rock-type moves. But from the second gym leader, I do believe we get the move Rock Tomb, which we can teach to a few Pokemon on the team here. So that Hearthstone might come in use later on. So we've got another encounter. This encounter is going to be a Mawile, which this Blaze will appreciate the matchup because it's a Steel type Pokemon. Desperately Intimidate. No. We'll go for the Heat Wave. Let's see how much this Heat Wave does to. Oh, it goes for Fairy Ring. That does nothing. This Numel dealing that. Oh my goodness! 4 levels behind, but he don't give 2 shits. This damn freaking Blaze here. He got a damn crit, you son of a bitch! God damn it! I thought we were gonna lose Blaze! Oh my god, what a bitch. What a bitch. Blaze goes to level 12, wants to learn Focus Energy. No, we're not gonna teach you Focus Energy. Get rid of it. Wow, far out, what a bitch! Bitch. Bitch. Go for a Super Potion, get him back up there. We've got 1 Super Potion, 1 potion left. So we have to make that count in this cave here. Now we do have another encounter here. Let's go ahead and go into it. Get into it. So far we've got an Ignis at the sleep. Machop's back out. Let's go ahead and swap out for Firefighter, get Firefighter out there. I would send in D Luffy, but I'm afraid Focus Energy Karate Chop might do a lot of damage to D Luffy. So we get the defense reduction. Let's go ahead and go for a Peck, which should be a 2-hit KO on this Machop. Not even. Okay then. Okay then. So the fact it's so weak as far as we'll go for a double kick. I should have gone for a tone. And that's going to do a little bit of damage. We've been double leered. Please don't kill us. Let's go for a return. This return should be enough to kill this Machop. It is. Alright, fantastic. So, unfortunately, Combuskin taking a little bit of unnecessary damage there, but we continue through. Shadow Claw. Woo! Very nice. We'll look at that later on as far as teaching Pokemon now, because I don't think at this point teaching anyone Shadow Claw would benefit anyone. So we're here now in this cave here, and we encounter Team Flare. What's this? Well, what do we have here? A nosy little trainer has come poking around. Listen up, we're the fashionable team, though, whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Flare! I am trembling. Team Flare's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy. We don't care one bit about what happens to other trainers or Pokemon. Get out of here, kid. Don't you know how to play with fire? See, that line is actually appropriate because we are a Monofire team. So, yeah, we don't know how to play with fire. Getting my fancy suit dirty isn't the stylish way to do things, but if you insist, I'll obliterate you. Get him, Houndour! Oh, you bitch making me think about that. So we got ourselves Team Flare. Out comes the Houndour. And we're going to bring out Blaze. Blaze the Numor. Go! We are 6 levels under. Let's go for a Magnitude. Goes for a Bite. Let's see. That should not kill. Magnitude 5, that's not going to kill. But it's going to do some damage. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll swap out for... definitely not Glade. Let's go for Sass Butts. Let's see if Sass Butts will take on the town. This handle's level 18. Oh my god. Ugh. Out comes the Darumaka. Goes for the Bite. Does a reasonable amount of damage. Let's go ahead and go for a Return. Because I knew he was going to outspeed us. Goes for a Howl. Which if this does not kill, it's going to be pretty scary. Okay, so it kills the Houndour, which is fantastic. So we don't have to worry about that. Woo! Okay, so Blaze putting in some working, another level. Sends in a Zubat. Let's go for another Return, because this Zubat will more likely outspeed. Has a Wing Attack. Ain't going to do much. We miss! Come on, wow, what the fuck? Come on! They send out Igneous, because now we've got 2 returns. Seriously, missing left and right. What the hell? Now, this Igneous should be able to handle it, even though we are asleep. We'll keep going for Sucker Punch because... man, all these misses from Sassy. Come on, mate, get your shit together. Go for a Heat Wave. We're still asleep, god damn it. We're still faster, so that's surprising. Oh, God, goodness gracious me. 3 turns of sleep! Come on, Higma, wake up! Ah! Come on, buddy, wake up. Thank you. Gosh, having so many problems this episode, honestly. Oh, all these dilemmas. Sasquatch with level 18, great. You may have beat me, but when I lose, I go out in style. No, you don't. What's this? You're a pretty tough Pokemon trainer for a kid. But watch yourself. I'm not the only member of Team Flare. Alright, so now we're going to sparingly use our last 2 potions. So we're going to use it on Firefighter. And we'll go ahead and use Potion on Igneous. So there goes our last recovery items for now. So, you know what? We'll send out D. Luffy to get some experience, because now D. Luffy, I mean, Blaze is still behind, but we want to try and get left up. We're going to take whatever else comes to, we can do what we want. Those hips, that sass, Gulpin, I'm Gulpin, oh. So he sends out the Gulpin, she sends out the Gulpin, we send out D. Luffy. Level 18 as well. Oh. Let's go for the taunt, because I feel like he's going to go for a setup move. It's going to use Yawn. There we go, there we go. Now we're putting in the work. Let's go for an Ember. That's going to do nothing. I forgot that Sludge. He's going to do 16. We'll go for a Scratch. Let's see what Scratch does to a Gulpin. It does nothing. and taunt wore off. So we're not going to risk it. We're going to go ahead and swap out for Igneous because D Luffy now can't really touch this Gulpin. We probably should have swapped out after we taunted, but we digress. Poison gas. Oh, thank God it did not work. Let's go for a heat wave on this Gulpin. And down goes Gulpin. Fantastic work from Igneous. Igneous is really sticking his neck out for everyone. Electric! Go for another heat wave. One hit kills that Electrike. Man, this heat monk is saving our asses. Is literally taking our ass out of the fire, so to speak. So now we're coming up to the double barrel here, so we'll go ahead and put Blaze up front so we can get Blaze some experience all around. We're Team Flare. We put the fashion into fear. We were looking for fossils but discovered a kid. CJ064. These are two members of Team Flare. Well then, are you ready to team up and battle them? You betcha. I just thought of another one of these Team Flares guys. If you want to make people in Team Flare happy, why don't you just do that? But if you're going to go around threatening other people, we won't let you get away with it. So here we go, a double battle here. Two team members of Team Flare against me and Serena. Scraggy and Krogon. So let's go ahead. She's going to send out Esper. We're going to send out Numel. Let's go ahead and swap out for Igneous. Because Igneous is going to do a lot of work in this battle here. Go Igneous. Light Screen. Well, that's actually pretty pointless because they're both physical attackers, but kudos. That Fang Attack does a little bit of damage. They're all taking... Wow, that did quite a bit of damage. We're going to go for a Heat Wave. The Brick Break did absolutely nothing. Let's go for a Heat Wave. Krogon missed the attack. God damn it. And that probably has Dry Skin as well. God damn it. And they're both level 20. I just realised that. That's right. Hit the Esper. Don't look at it. Stop it! Alright, we're going to go for another Heat Wave. Whoa! Yeah, Dry Skin, I knew it. So luckily, thank God, we did not lose Igneous. That was so close. Oh, gosh. Blaze goes level 14, which is good. Go, go, Team Flare! Oh, I guess I lost. I'll stop cheering now. You've made me so sad, I think I'm going to cry. Good, cry. You almost killed my Igneous. Screw you guys. He's our hero at the moment. Oh man, my favourite fashionable Team Flare suit is filthy. We're filthy with defeat. If we can restore fossils, we can make some good money. So we're going to continue going through here, and we're going to find this this professor here after Serena catches us. Did you find him? Yeah, he's right there. Why, hello! Here to look for fossils, are we? Are you okay? Did Team Flare come here? Team Flare? What's that, a Pokemon? Don't worry about it. It looks like he was completely absorbed into looking for fossils. You two are just lucky, I just found 2 fossils. But they're both ones I already have, so I'll give one to each of you. Do you want the gel fossil or the sail fossil? I think we'll take the gel fossil. Actually, no, you know what? We'll take the sail fossil. I like myself an Amora. Even though Tyrant is a lot better for Pokemon than Amora and Aurorus. I'll restore your fossils and turn them back into Pokemon at the Fossil Lab. Hope to see you there. Well, we were looking for the assistant and we found a suspicious group called Team Flare as well. I guess I should train more so I can travel safely with those Team Flare people running around. In that case, I guess the best thing to do would be to challenge the Silage Gym Leader. Which is a fair call. So we'll go ahead, we'll find ourselves an escape route. And we'll remedy ourselves and go ahead and use that escape route to get out of here. So now we're out, we'll go ahead and heal up. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and quickly pick a number for the randomizer for our next Pokemans. So, and then I'll cut and bring ourselves back to when we're ready to hatch the egg. So, number 2, no, we've already had that. So, let's go ahead and pick, and let's see here. So, let's see. Number Pokemon we're going to pick is number 3, and that was sent in by William Knowles with the nickname Jaylisk. So we're going to go ahead and get Jaylisk from the box, start to hatch it. So we'll be right back when we get Jaylisk out and hatch it. Okay, so we're back. We've got ourselves sent in by William Knowles, thank you very much, with the nickname Jaylisk. So let's go ahead and see what egg this is. So, Jaylisk, I have no idea what kind of egg that is. Jaylisk is a... Oh, it's another Chimchar! Oh, man. Everyone's with the Chimchar. So this one will be level 17, because this is replaced by the Lunatone with the nickname Jaylisk. Need my fat fingers. Jaylisk. Yep, that's it, Jaylisk. So, Jaylisk, the Chimchar. So let's go ahead and check out this Chimchar and his stats and everything else. So we've got Adamant Nature with Leo, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Quick Guard. Ooh! Very impressive indeed. A lot of adamant natures, but that's good. I like an adamant nature Pokemon. So, we're going to make him level 17, but we'll do that afterwards. Now, we have a level 20 Amora to replace as well. So, let's go ahead and get this number randomizer going. And let us see which Pokemon we have here. And let's see. And the number is number 6. That is sent in by Joseph Blackmon Deshaw with the nickname Salad. So let's go ahead and get egg number 6 out of the box for Joseph's egg called Salad. Another Pokemon I'm unsure of the reference to the name, so number 6. Do we have here? Yep. We'll go ahead and make him level. We'll make him level 17 after, because that was being replaced by the level 17 Lunatone that was over here. So we'll cut back and we'll be back with our newly hatched Salad. Oh. So we're back, and this egg took forever and ever to hatch this egg. Goodness gracious. So, nickname Salad by Joe. Thank you very much for sending that, Joseph. I'm going to assume from the nickname it's a Larvesta, because only a Larvesta could take that long to hatch. I'll be very surprised if it's not a Larvesta, but goddamn, that egg took forever to hatch. And the Larvesta. So I thought it was a Larvesta based off how long it took, and we finally got a Larvesta. Thanks, fantastic. So we're gonna go Salad. And this is gonna be level 20 Larvesta. So let's go ahead and get a nickname. We'll check out our Salad over here. My god, that took so long. Oh. Timid Nature, which is good with Flame Body, with Ember and String Shot. So we finally got a Larvesta, which is fantastic, but good god. Fuck, I hate Larvesta for the amount of time it takes to hatch. So, I'm going to get Jaylisk to level 17, which will more likely be a Monferno. And we're going to get Salad, which is a Larvesta, to level 20. So, I know Larvesta doesn't evolve until level 55, but that's not a problem. If we can keep Larvesta going, it'll be pretty good. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. We'll leave things up here. I'll wrap things up here. We'll level up D, Luffy, and Blaze off screen as well. We'll do some grinding and all that to get Blaze up and D, Luffy up to around the 18 mark, which is the same as everyone else. So, If you guys enjoyed the series, go ahead and leave a like down below, because as always, your support is appreciated. The more likes the video gets, the more chance people get to see this video. So, until the next time I see you guys, have a great day, have a great night. Whoever is watching this, wherever you're watching this, this is CJS064 over and out. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.